now just going to spend some time outlining the facts of the case. Mary Louise Smith has been the tenant of 438 Henry Drive, Graceville, a property I manage on behalf of the landlord. Miss Smith has now concluded the tenancy and vacated on the 3rd of May as per the general tenancy agreement timeframes. Miss Smith gave me notice that she has exited the property. On the 3rd of May, I conducted my exit inspection of the property. Miss Smith was not present for the inspection despite her knowing that it was taking place. Upon attending the property, I immediately noticed the rubbish in the backyard. Inside the residence, I noticed that the property was not cleaned, particularly the kitchen, main bathroom and the laundry were left unclean and in a terrible state. In conducting my inspection, I took into account reasonable wear and tear, and even so, the condition of the property was significantly worse than its condition at the start of the tenancy. I referred to the RTA Form 1A Entry Condition Report to review the entry condition of the property during my exit inspection. I contacted the tenant whilst I was on site conducting my exit report, and the tenant refuted that she left the property in the condition I described. She claimed she had spent hours cleaning the property. The tenant was also given the opportunity to return to the property to attend to the cleaning and rubbish removal herself and refused to do so. Since my inspection, I've obtained a quote of $500 for the bottom clean, a quote of $400 for the rubbish in the backyard to be removed. What evidence can I produce to support my claims? I refer to the entry condition report and photographic evidence of the condition of the property when the tenant took it over. I also refer to photographic and video evidence of the condition of the property on the day I attended to conduct the exit report, which was the same as the tenant vacated. These evidence the uncleanliness of the kitchen, main bathroom and laundry along with rubbish in the backyard. Where does it say in the tenancy agreement that the tenant is required to keep the property clean? In accordance with the General Tenancy Agreement, Item 26, Tenant's Obligation, Section 1882, 2 and 3, the tenant must keep the premises clean, having regard to their condition at the start of the tenancy. The tenant must not maliciously damage or allow someone else to maliciously damage the premises. Further, Item 37, conditioned premises must be left in. Section 188, Item 4 states that at the end of the tenancy, the tenant must leave the premises as far as possible in the same condition they were in at the start of the tenancy. Fair wear and tear expected. Examples of what may be fair wear and tear: wear that happens during normal use, changes that happen when aging. The cleanliness of the property is a matter of opinion. What do you claim the property is sufficiently cleaned? It is clear that the tenant has not returned the property to the same condition, save fair wear and tear, as it is evident that from the entry report that no rubbish was visible in the yard when the tenant took over the property. And the interior kitchen, main bathroom and laundry were noted on the entry report to be in good order and clean. Photographic evidence of the entry condition clearly demonstrates that the issue is not subjective. Why was the matter not able to be resolved at the RTA conciliation? The matter was not able to be resolved at the RTA conciliation as the tenant refused to take accountability for the condition that she exited the property and disputed that she left it unclean. The tenant was also not prepared to cooperate or negotiate to reach a mutually satisfactory outcome from all parties. On what grounds do you say the tenant has been unwilling to cooperate? The tenant was given the opportunity to return to the property to attend to the cleaning and the rubbish removal and refused. This opportunity was relayed to the tenant both verbally at the point of exit inspection, and as a follow-up email. On no occasion has the tenant taken any responsibility for the condition of the property. What outcome is the landlord after? My landlords are seeking for a bond retention of $500 for the bottom clean and $400 for the rubbish in the backyard to be removed. A total of $900 to be retained from the bond of $1,200 currently held with the RTA. As an alternative outcome, my landlords are prepared to accept that the tenant returns to clean the interior of the property, and they will waiver the rubbish removal and garden tidy and do this themselves. How can you be sure that the quotes you obtained are reasonable? I obtained 2 quotes from local reputable trades that I have used previously for both the cleaning and the yard cleanup. What orders would you like this tribunal to make? I seek an order to be made by the tribunal in favour of the landlord in accordance with the terms and conditions of the General Tenancy Agreement, specifically Item 26, Tenants Obligations, Section 1882 and 3, and Item 37, Condition Premises must be left in Section 1884. If the tribunal finds that the tenant is now prepared to return to the property to undertake the initial cleaning, then I would seek an order to be made to this regard.